to Cleveland Business Live, episode 4. Today, I have David Bartulovic with me, and he is the owner of Soul in Downtown Willoughby, one of my favorite restaurants. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And of course, I'm with EXP. If anybody needs any real estate, anything, just shoot me a message in my inbox. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. But David, I was so excited to have David on. You were like one of the first people that I wanted to have on because you've been so awesome to work with, that we've had our client events at your restaurant, which the food is amazing. The atmosphere I love. The patio, I think it might be the best patio in downtown Willoughby. I hate to say it.
Lisa.
It's true. So I had lunches there and like brunches for Mother's Day and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to have you on because I noticed you're doing so much during this time, you know, to kind of pivot and go with the flow. But first off, how are you and how's your family? How's everybody doing?
We're good. You know, everyone's good. You know, trying to be a stay-home dad right now, and I'm not used to this and teaching kids math homework and reading.
Oh, no.
And, you know, it's a lot of fun. So
oh my gosh.
I give a lot of credit to these teachers. I'll tell you that.
Seriously, I'm really happy my kids are grown because I would not have the patience.
We've lost our patience here and there.
And then I saw you're doing yoga with your wife.
So I was challenged by one of my buddies to do it. So, but I mean, talking about like this time is the reason I'm doing everything I'm doing, honestly. I've never been on social media more in my life than I have during this 5-week. This is our 6th week of being shut down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I go on there quite a bit, and I try to draw, you know, new people to our page, to my page, to Soul's page, and just kind of remind them that we're still there.
Yeah, because you are. I mean, a lot of people are not, you know, they don't have their normal business hours, but you tell us your hours and all that good stuff. And your
we're Monday's the only day we're closed right now. We're open 12 to 8 Tuesday through Saturday, and then we're doing brunch menu only on Sunday 10 to 3 with mimosas to go and stuff like that. So
awesome. And then I saw you have special, like, do you have your full menu in addition to the specials?
No, so that was part of the whole thing with this. I mean, was to be a little creative, right? So we weren't going to be serving up entrees and stuff like that, right? So we had to focus more on the tacos and the handhelds, and we cut everything in half, really. We kept almost all of our tacos except one. We've kept most of our handhelds, and then we cut our tapas menu down in half.
Okay.
And then throughout the week, we've, and in the beginning it was tough because we didn't know what to expect or how to do any of this stuff. I mean, we were in a takeout place. So the biggest thing that, you know, after talking to several people was just giving people what they want. And hence us doing flatbreads on, you know, Wednesdays for $5. We're still doing our Taco Tuesday for $3. Thursdays, we're doing 65-cent wing night. And then Fridays, we're doing a steak night, $14 with 2 sides. And then Saturday, we are doing a build your own burger for $6, and then on Sunday. So obviously it's not Soul, but I mean, right now it's time to think outside the box.
Right. And I saw that you're delivering too. Is that right?
Yeah, they get a special delivery from the big guy, you know.
Nice. All right.
So yeah, I've been delivering. You know, the first week we were open I was open also at my other place, the Players Club. So I was doing more delivery there, but we decided to shut down completely there. So I'm just focusing on Soul. Haven't got a request yet for delivery. So
what was that?
I haven't got a request yet for delivery from Soul. I bet.
Oh, you haven't. Okay, no, I was surprised to see that you guys were delivering, but that's awesome. And then I actually put in our comments the drink specials that you guys have, the margaritas, which look really good.
Yeah, honestly, that was I ordered those bottles a week and a half before we were even able to do it. Just kind of guessing that we might be able to do it.
Nice.
And then no lie, he said that Tuesday that we were able to serve them, and then Wednesday they drop shipped at my door. So it worked out pretty cool. And then the first week we sold about Wednesday through that Sunday, we sold about 285 margaritas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
I need to get myself some because you've got like jalapeno, you've got like all these different flavors that look so
we have
good.
like 5 or 6 of them we're doing. I know people are disappointed they can't get their avocado margarita, but it's a milk-based margarita and it separates if you don't. So it tastes too well.
That won't be good. And we are going to do a contest, right? Like, a giveaway contest.
Yeah, I think, Lisa's, obviously was so kind enough to have me on this. So let's do a contest. Whoever shares Lisa's Facebook live post, we will draw a winner for Thursday for a wing family night, up to 4 people. So I'll make sure that, we're both a part of that. So
I love it. Okay, so share the post and you'll get dinner. You won't have to cook. So I want to do like a quick, like rapid fire, just fun questions. What is your go-to COVID snack or beverage?
oh my God, that's not a quick one. I think I'm over everything. I think I'm done. I'm overeating. I'm over everything. I don't even know how to answer that.
Okay? Everything. If you could quarantine with any famous person, who would it be and why?
Holy bananas. I don't know how to answer this question. This is a fully loaded question.
That depends on where your mind goes. I had somebody, I asked Bob Zalay, and I was bracing myself, but he said the president. So that was
I'm going to keep this clean and probably say, I don't know if it's a specific person, but I probably want to be, maybe with someone that can help guide me in the restaurant world.
Maybe like Tony Robbins, because he can help you, like guide you through your business.
Right.
I like where you're going with that. Okay.
That could have gone either way, Lisa. That was a little tricky right there.
What is the first thing besides opening a restaurant that you're going to do when we get back to normal?
Oh my God. I think I would love to go somewhere like vacation, to be honest with you. Like,
yes.
Honestly, I was supposed to go to Mexico to pick out our own tequila barrel this year. So that got canceled. So I'm not going to have my own tequila this year. We were supposed to go to Croatia in June. That's not going to happen. So I probably would like to just be able to drive somewhere and just hang out on the beach for at least 10 days.
Oh my gosh, I hear you. What about any like new favorite series, movie, or book, or anything?
Oh man, there's a lot of them I've watched. The Last Kingdom I'm finishing up right now. It's on Netflix. It's amazing. It's based on the Vikings and the Anglo-Saxons back in like the 900s. So it was super. I'm almost done with that. There's another series called Hunters. I
heard about that one.
It's with the Nazis and the Jewish, all the people in the concentration camp hiding out with different identities. So that was good. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of good stuff out there. And we started watching the Tiger Guy. What's it called? The Tiger Guy?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
I don't know. We've gotten through 2 episodes. It's tough.
Really? I don't know. It's not calling my name. I don't know.
It's not calling my name. I think it's just I have to watch it just to see what it's all about.
Everybody's talking about it. Exactly. So what would be like if you could leave everybody with one thing, like your biggest lesson you've learned in all of this, or biggest piece of advice?
Honestly, I would go back. Like, I'm not even stressed, to be honest with you right now with the restaurant situation. I mean, I think opening up a restaurant is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, and that was Soul, So I think the first 2 years of having Soul taught me more than anybody could ever sit and tell me on how to run a restaurant, right? So what I would recommend is make sure that financially you are, if obviously we take this for granted, but they had to shut us down. And one key thing in the restaurant is cash flow, right? So that's the one thing I've learned from year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, this will be our 5th full year here at Soul. So I learned that you cannot run successfully without a big cash flow for the ups and downs of a restaurant. And
I hear you.
Luckily, I was able to, right now I'm fine. I mean, I'm not worried with the takeout because there's really no overhead, but opening up is going to be the tricky part, So I think that's where it's going to be a challenge, especially with the requirements that they may make you do, and maybe having employees wear masks and running an occupancy, no entertainment. So it's going to be a challenge in itself, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds right now.
I mean, one thing that I know is that you're going to be able to navigate it. You've done awesome so far, and I would love to have you back when you're back in business, just to hear how you're navigating through all of that, because I'm
Sure.
sure it's going to be like a lot of changes that you have to make and
Yeah,
adjustments.
I mean, listen, we can all be negative about this whole thing, but I mean, there's no time for it if you have a business,
No,
and some people that haven't chose to open, that's, I get it. I mean, some people are just want to stay home and quarantine, which is great. And, any of my employees that came in, I didn't make them, I said, I
right?
talked to them and do you feel comfortable coming in? If you don't, we'll move on to the next person, so everyone was more than happy, and I think more than ever now, I mean, just in these group texts that I'm hearing from our employees, like they got mad making all these margarita flights, but man, they want to make them again. So,
Seriously, I need to get some. I need to
yeah,
get some of that. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. And anybody who shares the post, you're going to get dinner. You're going to get entered into a drawing, which will be drawn tomorrow on David's page for a fabulous dinner. So, but again, thank you for coming on and keep kicking butt through all of this. And we'll talk again soon.
thank you, Lisa.
All right. Thank you.